What is going on, Crypto Fiends? Ryan Martello here at the Crypto Fiends Studios, and today we have an awesome news episode for you guys. Now, before we jump into that, I just want to say thank you to all the Crypto Fiends out there joining into the community. You guys are absolutely awesome. We just recently hit 26,000 community members, so thank you guys so much for joining and coming on board. And if you do find this video informative, consider going over and hitting that subscribe button and hitting this bell so you can get notified when videos are posted to the channel. So before we jump into the news for today, I just want to give you guys a quick rundown of my experience at the Litecoin Summit 2018. If you guys didn't know, I had the awesome opportunity to speak on a panel at the Litecoin Summit in San Francisco, and I was on a panel with a bunch of YouTubers talking about my experience about cryptocurrencies, blockchain, and social media, and how I kind of integrate them all together. So if you guys are interested in watching that panel, I did post it about 2 days ago, so you can go over to the previous video, watch that video, and learn a little bit about myself, my background, and a bunch of other YouTubers that were on that panel as well. My personal experience at the Litecoin Summit was absolutely awesome. I got a chance to network with so many awesome YouTubers. I met Charlie Lee himself, the creator of Litecoin, and I really thought the overall event was just such a great atmosphere. It was the first year that Litecoin put on their own event, and it went so well. They had so many sponsors, so many attendees, and the overall atmosphere was just so great. So many intelligent people in one space. I can't wait to go back next year. So our first news article for today, we are actually going to be briefly looking at the market. Currently, the market is roughly around $200 billion. 24-hour volume is around $13 billion, and Bitcoin dominance is around 55%. So we are not working our way back up compared to about a couple days ago when we were around 240 billion. We are still down there in the dumps, but we do have a couple big gainers on the day. We have Ripple up 21%. Wow. Everyone's talking about Ripple right now. If you guys don't know what's going on with Ripple, so pretty much a news article came out and announced that they will most likely be releasing their xRapid platform, their xRapid product, within the month of September this month. And this is a big deal. If you guys aren't familiar with what xRapid is or how it can be used, I do have an example here for you guys. Ripple says its xRapid product uses the XRP cryptocurrency as a kind of bridge between currencies, allowing payment providers and banks to process faster cross-border transactions. For example, a bank might want to process a transaction from US dollars to Indian rupees, according to Ripple. This process requires pre-funded local currency accounts in order to take place. With xRapid, Ripple claims that process would be sped up by converting the US dollars into XRP tokens, then moving the money overseas and converting it back into the Indian rupees. So this is a really big deal, guys, and I know a lot of you aren't very fond of Ripple. Personally, for me, I'm not invested into Ripple. I do think they are a very important company in the space, even though some people don't support them. But xRapid is a big deal for the development of their company, and I think can really bring Ripple to new heights in the future. So that's why we are experiencing the current price levels up 21% on the day. Personally, for me, I am not going to be touching Ripple. It is at a great price right now compared to its all-time high. I believe was around $3.50, if I am right. Let's take a look real fast. We'll go to the 1 month. Home in on all-time highs. All-time highs are around $3.78. Wow, $3.78. So Ripple is definitely at a good price to jump in on if you're looking at the long term of things, but it is up 21% mainly due to the factor of one of the team members came out and announced that they may be releasing their product this month. So it is really revolved around hype right now, so I am going to be staying away. So just keep that in mind. So our next news article today is going to be cryptocurrency exchanges Binance Kraken may be operating unlawfully in the New York state. I thought this article was rather funny, in my opinion, how it kind of got handled. So pretty much New York State Attorney General Barbara Underwood came out and announced that she thinks that a handful of these different exchanges are unlawfully trading in the state of New York, and these exchanges were Binance, Gate.io, and Kraken, three very popular exchanges. She thinks that they are in violation of their virtual currency laws in the state of New York. So down here, earlier this year, the NYDFS sent out this questionnaire to all these exchanges, a 34-point questionnaire where you could answer a bunch of questions about your exchange when it comes to the market integrity, the integrity of your exchange, the security, manipulation, all this sort of stuff revolving around your personal exchange. And a lot of these exchanges did not answer to this questionnaire because it was not required by law that they had to answer to it. So down here, I thought this was really funny. Following the letter, Kraken CEO Jeff Powell responded with strong words stating that the OAG's demands showed disrespect and entitlement, that the letter showed Kraken made the right call to get the hell out of the New York state 3 years ago. So he's referring to this woman that is claiming that a lot of these exchanges are unlawfully trading in the New York state, and Kraken said that they were being very disrespectful and felt that they were being entitled to get this information. Per the report, the OAG then investigated whether in actual fact these platforms accept no trades from New York state, and based on the results of the investigation, it made the recommendation to forward Kraken, Binance, and Gate.io to the Department of Financial Services for a thorough investigation on possible flouting of the state's virtual currency laws. So we're not going to be reading over any more of this, but should we be worried about this? I don't think so. I think this woman got her panties in a bunch, and she wants to put these exchanges not necessarily under the bus, but cause real issues for the overall market, because these are the biggest cryptocurrency exchanges in cryptocurrency, the cryptocurrency market right now. And we do not need more issues. Do these exchanges trade in New York? It's very possible. Are we going to find out anytime soon? Most likely not. This is something that could take a long time to really figure out. And I really doubt these exchanges would risk their credibility to trade in one state. Even though New York is a very popular state for trading, I don't think they would risk to that extent. Are we going to find out anytime soon? And is this going to affect us traders? I don't think so. I think this is something we really shouldn't worry about. That's more for these exchanges to deal with. So our next article, U.S. market crashes expected as household income explodes. Will millennials flock to Bitcoin? So this has been sort of a conspiracy for quite a while now, as to if other markets begin to decline or crash over time, will cryptocurrencies take their place, and will millennials begin to flock into Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies? So, for the first time in history, U.S. household wealth has surged above $100 trillion market, fueled by the rise in the value of stocks and properties. However, analysts say the unsustainable growth in household wealth could cause a crash, which may lead to millennials to flock to Bitcoin. In this month, U.S. household wealth reached $100 trillion, and you would think this would be a positive thing, but in comparison to the stagnation in the actual U.S. household income, it is quite evident that the rapid growth rate of household wealth cannot be sustained in the long term. Bubble-like behavior. According to the mold of the U.S. stock market experiencing one of the largest bull markets in history, and the real estate market continuing to increase in value, led to an abrupt increase in household wealth. However, if household wealth cannot be backed by sustainable income, then the market will be vulnerable to a major correction. So this is a big discussion that's been going on for quite a while now, like I just said, where if these other markets begin to decline at a rather large rate, sort of like a crash, will people begin to flock to cryptocurrencies or Bitcoin? And this article is mainly looking at millennials, which I'm glad they are, because millennials are the next ones to jump into the financial world. Down here, they also talk about a survey went on where 80% of American millennials already are aware of Bitcoin. So that's awesome to hear. Now, that's just that they're aware of Bitcoin, not that they're invested into Bitcoin, but that is good that they are familiar of the word Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies. So my my personal opinion on this, I think it is very possible. Now, the market in other sectors, real estate, stocks, etc., have been on a great slow increase over the past couple of years as President Trump has came into office. But what happens when it comes time where it's too large of an increase and we do need a cool down in these other market sectors? We are going to experience a correction. We could experience a crash. Anything's possible, especially if people can't keep up with their income as household wealth grows. So could millennials and other people flock into Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies? I think it's very, very possible. Keep in mind, cryptocurrencies are a world economy. It's not just the United States. So that plays a large role in the overall price movement of cryptocurrencies, is that you can invest in something that's not directly tied to the United States. And you can also invest in something that's really your own personal investment. It's your asset. You hold on to it. You manage it. You store it. You are your own bank. So I think that those little things will all play into role in the future. Is this something to worry about right now? Definitely not. I mean, we are still very steady in other market sectors. I don't think we're going to experience a crash anytime soon. But let me know down below what you guys think. Do you think real estate and other stocks and bonds, etc., are going to experience a dip in the future or a crash? So our next and final news article for today: Fidelity Investments aims to release crypto products by the end of the year. This is very exciting stuff. Over the past year or so, we've been seeing a lot of big companies and investment firms wanting to adopt cryptocurrency and blockchain tech and putting a lot of patents on different products and services and different thoughts and ideas. So it's really great to see that a lot of new companies are wanting to join in. So CEO Abigail Johnson has revealed that the company is working on a number of cryptocurrency and blockchain related products and offerings, with their release tentatively fixed for times before the end of the year. So they want to release some of these products and services by the end of this year. Again, guys, I think the next couple months are going to be very, very big for cryptocurrencies. Now, right now with the current market condition, it doesn't look that way, but keep in mind we have a lot of stuff coming out within the next couple months that are greatly going to help the adoption of cryptocurrencies and across the board help cryptocurrencies. We have the Bakkt exchange, we have Fidelity and other big institutions like Bank of America coming out with a lot of new patents and products and services, as well as even possibly an ETF in February of 2019. So the next couple months are going to be very, very interesting. Now, when it comes to Fidelity specifically, Johnson declined to go into any specifics on what they're planning to create or come out with. She just pretty much talked about how they came up with a whole bunch of ideas and concepts and they scrapped the majority of them, but they came out with a couple that they never really thought they would come out with, and it could really be game changing for the cryptocurrency space and really new stuff that we haven't seen before in the cryptocurrency space. So let me know down below what you guys think is really going to be happening within the next couple months of cryptocurrencies. I think around November to December, we are going to really see a good push in cryptocurrency movement, price movement, kind of what we experienced last year. We had that slow momentum in October. We did very well in November, and we exploded to all-time highs in mid-January. So I think those sort of 4 months, we are all going to do very well in the cryptocurrency sector. Let me know down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, consider hitting that subscribe button for quality cryptocurrency content in the future, and I will catch you in the next. Woo!